One of the most difficult things we manage in the construction industry are all the plan revisions, requests for information and their responses, and all of the other details and information that needs to be communicated to the field. There are many studies that document all the time construction management personnel waste searching for the information they need, and having the wrong information is a leading cause of rework when things get built according to the wrong plan revision. This probably comes as no surprise to anyone that spent time in the field juggling the paper blueprints and checking to see who is using which revision. Getting rid of this problem is one of the top reasons to ditch those paper blueprints and go digital. I've explored many of the benefits you unlock by going digital in other episodes of Construction Management Microlearning, and I've shown you how to leverage these benefits to improve communications in the field. In these episodes, I've mentioned that managing plan revisions is one of the key benefits of going digital. So now let's take a look at that feature set. I'm going to open the digital plan set I created back in the first episode and take a look at some of the markups that we've added throughout different episodes of this video series. If you'll recall, I've shown you things like how to add the RFI information directly on the affected area of the plan sheet and how to add photos and other general information using various markup tools. I've shown you all this using the FieldWire by Hilti application, and it all started back in the first episode when I imported a PDF version of the construction drawings into FieldWire. Now let's stop there and let me point out a few things. Since I am starting by working with a PDF drawing, I could use about any PDF editor to add information to the drawings before I release them to the field. So back in the episode where I talked about adding site-specific safety information directly on the construction drawings, I could have added that using any PDF editor and then emailed them out to everyone. But I'm going to tell you right now, that is not the best way to leverage the power of digital workflows. Why not? Well, because doing it that way just sort of approximates our old paper workflows, just with digital drawings and email instead of paper and delivery service. What's the big issue with that? Well, easy. As soon as a plan revision comes out, that old plan sheet I marked up would become obsolete, and I would have to add all those markups to the new sheet and send it to everyone again, or they lose that information because it won't be on the sheets that come from the designer. Plus, it requires everyone to keep track of which version they should be using, and someone is going to have to figure out which crew will be on the job and email it to them, and they will still need a way to view it in the field. Let's take a look at a better way, a method that leverages the power of a true digital workflow. If I already have my project set up in FieldWire and I've let the trades know that this is how information is to be accessed on this project, so their crews have been given access to all the shared information stored in the FieldWire project, this becomes really easy. When I get a revised set of drawings or a few revised plan sheets, I can immediately import them into FieldWire. From there, every company will have to establish their own protocols, but essentially, as I do that, everything is already done. Let me explain what I mean by that. As soon as I uploaded the drawings, the application recognized them by reading the title block of each sheet. If they were brand new sheets that didn't exist before, it just adds them to the set. If they were revisions to existing sheets, it recognizes that and it slip sheets them over the existing sheet. The existing sheet is still there, and I can always review old versions. I can even overlay them to compare sheets and help me find the changes that the designer made but didn't cloud. When the revision was electronically slip-sheeted into the set, the system also copied all the old markups onto the new sheet for me, so none of that information is lost, and it requires no time or additional effort. I can also set the project up so that everyone on the project is notified that revised sheets have been added, and I don't even have to send a single email. Each trade gets notified and can now review and respond accordingly. That is all a huge improvement over our old processes, but I still think that the best part is that if I have everyone using these shared digital drawings, especially the field crews, when they hit the job, they will always be working from the latest set of drawings, so things will get built correctly the first time. As a trade contractor, the work I used to have to do managing plan revisions and getting drawings to the right crew each day and making sure that they used those instead of the ones they already had in the truck, all of that effort goes away. This is an exciting time in construction management because we finally have the software, the hardware, and the data infrastructure to make it possible to go digital. This is easy to do. If you're still using paper blueprints in the field, take a moment and make the switch today.